Alright. Alright, welcome to Chaos Entropy, I think episode 46. Today's date is 10/23/2024. Okay, we're good.
Alrighty, so what is up, Chaos Entropy? I'm Vlad. This
Oh
is
yeah,
actually,
Vlad is back.
uh, uh, um, third time on the podcast. I
Yeah,
did
like,
say,
you're
I did say I was gonna make an effort to become a recurring guest. I made that promise.
you feel more permanent actually in 3 times over. Oh, before we get into any major topics, are any of you this week watching Venom?
No.
It comes out this week?
Yeah, usually it's like the Thursday night or Friday. Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah, no.
I might use a free movie ticket maybe. Or we could make, yo, Zach, wait to go see it Sunday.
Yeah, I'll try to find a way to. I'm trying to find a way to see it. You know.
No. Wait to see it Sunday. You,
Well,
me and John.
I can wait as long as possible. I have to make the money.
You, me and John would go.
Oh, okay. I have to. I'll look. Yeah, I'll try my best. Cause I definitely want to watch it.
But anyway.
More than anything this year.
Anyway, how we doing today?
Pretty chill. Oh yeah, Brian. I don't think we didn't talk about it last week. So with the basically a lot of Black Ops 6 stuff has come out since last week. When it comes to blogs, and we thought we should probably talk about it since I don't think none of it came out last week. I don't remember. Some of it's a little foggy.
It
But
came out
mostly the
last
zombie
Friday.
stuff. Okay, that made sense. You know what the funny thing is though I see on Instagram all the time is with the replacer and all the ads for Black Ops 6 and every comment being like, who is this? And then every other comment after is like, man, this generation kid doesn't understand.
I can't believe they actually don't know who he is.
I think because did he only show up for Black Ops 2?
No. That's not true. There were replacer ads for Black Ops 4, and if I'm not mistaken, there was exactly one ad I remember vividly for Black Ops 3. And on top of that, I gotta counter the younger generation here. Dog, and I really do hate to be this guy, but if you're gonna ask, like, if you've been playing this game and you see a community where people are like, oh my god, it's this character, Google's right fucking there, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for some
so
reason,
you got people spamming the comments like, who? Who is it? Who? Who? Oh, you asking who's the replacer, man? Like you quite literally skip like you actually you literally skip the like golden age of Call of Duty. Like if you're asking who the hell the replacer is,
Like, there's no way to put it, like, any other way to put it. You literally just skipped
like,
every part of that generation.
You skipped everything good about Call of Duty, and you're just a new age whelp.
I will say these ads are pretty insane.
I mean, yeah, he's in like ads that I just never expected him to be in. Like he was
He's like in
in
crossovers. He's like,
he's in what's it called with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
hey,
I just
oh,
never
oh,
said
like,
that.
this is real?
Joe Rogan. He was just all over the place. He was even on like some shit with KSI. I was like, what the?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like how?
I'm like, I'm happy that guy was like, I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing to do it.
Yeah.
Moving on from that though, the biggest thing is mostly zombies, but we can talk about multiplayer if you want. With the gigantic article blog that they created for all of zombies that's coming out this week. I don't even know where to start from. I guess we could talk about the slight changes they made to Liberty Falls, or as some people call it, Liberty Balls, but
Yeah, so let's talk about Liberty Testicles here.
Pretty sad that people were like, "Oh, let's just change the name slightly." That's what it is now.
No, it was a really good name. You're
Yeah, I think it's like a fitting name because let's be real here. I think the map was just balls. Like it just looked like a regular like COD map that they just put. It looked like something you see from Outbreak or.
Yeah, and I heard a lot. Actually, okay. I gotta give this important clarification here. Me and Brian talk a lot of Destiny. In our free time, mainly about the good old days and how we miss them. To be honest.
Yeah. And then I go on a rant about how the game sucks now.
Yeah.
On the podcast a couple weeks back.
And as the sole person playing Destiny in our friend group, I'm always the one to be like, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it still exists.
But I'm gonna be the eyes. I'm gonna be the eyes for the group.
You're a correspondent of Destiny.
This game sucks so bad.
Yeah, dude, I'm like the fucking ambassador. Whenever you guys need fucking Bungie updates, you're like, Vlad.
Yeah, the servers are still up. They're still making crap.
Yeah, they're still shoveling bullshit down my throat. And my wallet.
Stop buying it, man. Stop buying it.
Dude,
it's my job.
I promise you, this is genuinely my last year buying content.
Oh my God.
No, I'm so serious because I bought the $100 edition for Final Shape.
For Destiny? Oh.
For Final Shape. I got the last dish, like that. I dished it out. I bought it, and honestly, I'm sticking through my word. This is the last year of content that I will play. I will play throughout, the season. I'll see what's going on. I'll check out the new dungeon that I did pay for, which is why I'm very hyped that, the thing I did pay for was Icebreaker, as everyone suspected it was. Or a lot of people were speculating it was, I should say.
They had a contest mode for that dungeon, right?
They did, and it actually, I'm happy to report that dungeon's really fucking good.
I will say I heard it went well. Like, this actual dungeon, the contest mode, and the things behind it, like, people were actually... One positive that came out of it in the last, couple months.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything.
People
pretty
were
cool,
really vibing with this dungeon. It was a positive experience.
For now. Until the next update.
It's about damn time. But yeah, what were you saying about Liberty Balls?
Liberty Balls? Yeah.
Yeah, Liberty Balls.
Yeah, LB, they changed... Okay, here's the thing. From what they said to the actual pictures, it's hard to know what they truly... Like, the first thing was the atmosphere, and from the pictures, like, what people thought would happen is they made it, like, darker, and, they have more dark ether everywhere. Like, in that regard, like, yeah, sure, it's slightly more pleasing, but I'm not sure if that was enough to make people not, people's problem were more than just the atmosphere, as the map itself, probably. But,
So actually, I was going to touch on that. I heard a lot of people trying to almost, I guess, defend
Well, they were
the map
straight
in a
up
way.
cocksucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it that way because that was kind of my original point. The reason I brought up the Destiny thing was because, Brian often likes to mention how Destiny YouTubers dickrat the game. When it is true. I'm not gonna sit here and be like they don't. They do.
It's probably because that's their main source
of income. Yeah. But my thing is and my point is here, is with the COD YouTubers, I saw a lot of them were on the fence about Liberty Falls.
There's a divide.
There's a big divide right now in the COD community, but I saw people who were, like, against Liberty Falls saying that these changes were enough, and that we were in the wrong because the quote-unquote story of the map was supposed to be a few hours after the outbreak, and to that I say, and?
Yeah, like,
It's fucking zombies!
yeah. I don't give a shit. Like,
There's two camps. You either watch like Mr. Raffle Waffles or you watch Mr. Dalek JD, and they're like two opposing figures of how they
isn't
look.
Mr. Dalek
Yeah.
JD like going around now saying, yeah, okay, this map kind of is iffy.
Well, no, he said. I remember when he was there. He was like, "There's a lot of it. You know, it's not good." And but now after he read like the blog post and looked at it, he was like, at least he was like, they're trying. But that was his final answer.
That's what Raffles exactly said verbatim. At least they're trying.
He seems more vehemently on other things, like against a lot of things.
Wait,
Like he is, I have to remember what, but like when he talked about like the blog posts and things like we'll go into the augments and things like that. Some things he was happy, some things he was just so like against. And I'm like, maybe he's just been in the hell community for too long.
Yeah, like, well, we could talk about that stuff as we kind of talk about the updates, but one of the things Waffles mentioned was that some of the upgrades that they introduced just didn't feel like they were worthwhile enough. Like they flat out, he was just like, this seems like not enough.
And I understood what he meant, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would need to play it to see like if it holds true from like what those augments say.
I'm gonna
Like,
I didn't see the video, so I don't know what his opinion was on the augments.
It was a majority of the minor augments that like the ones that are like what would you say? Like,
Oh, like the one with I think it was Jug, where like one of them like increased the durability of the armor plates,
Yeah,
and the other one
like-
increased the actual like
armor
damage you can
armor
take.
plate have more damage mitigation and slightly increased armor durability. That wasn't the problem was a lot of the minor ones are like increase this or
Yeah, like the
It's
minor
just a lot
ones
of
are kind of rudimentary.
yeah, that was his. I think that was his major flaw. Was like
Major gripe.
yeah, which
And
I
I
get
think-
that.
I think specifically it was with the ammo upgrades that he took.
He was like, this is just pretty crappy. He was like, this is pretty.
Yeah, because like didn't you have to put on a certain augment in order to turn elite zombies when that wasn't the case back then?
You do now, yeah. For
I think it was like for Brain Rod, right? In order, you had to specifically turn on an augment. It was either
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
yeah, and I think and like
or it's the shadow
And-
one maybe.
And if
Shadow
I'm not
Rod.
mistaken, we're talking about Cold War because I feel like that's my
Yeah.
strongest. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Cold War 2.0 now. Cold War.
yeah.
Well, how do you feel about augments in general? Like the idea of them
I mean, I
Compared
think
to,
oh,
compared to
God.
like the upgrade system in Cold War for each.
I didn't like them
those
at
were.
first, but like I read through some of them. Some of them are okay. The other ones are, meh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it like from my point of view, it's kind of okay because like you guys know how like there's actually two versions of Jug. How like the one in World at War didn't increase your health. It instead, increased your health on Doris, but like on I think Shinonuma or maybe Varuk, it just increased your health regen.
Oh, okay. I forgot about
So
that.
I mean, I guess it's kind of cool because like, but it also like it would depend on like the augments they add, right? But at the same
Yeah.
time, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I think like it's when you give options like this. I mean, I'm always down for having more options, but I feel like it was probably better to add in more perks rather than like augments because.
Well, that's when they added.
Let's be real. There's gonna be a meta. Like this could be a go-to setup. and
Yeah, 'cause
certain things
they have
will probably be completely ignored.
old perks as augments, which I found interesting,
I don't like that.
like Electric Cherry and PhD Slider is within PhD Flopper. Which
Okay, I
makes
mean,
sense.
like for
But
the instance,
that one I feel like makes sense.
yeah, that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
makes
I get
sense.
that. Because why would you want two separate PhDs? That would make, you know.
But
And I
don't.
like the electric cherry one. I also kind of was like
But
it's
why?
it. You know, well, like yeah, it makes sense, but why?
Yeah,
Like it
like
was
why
pretty
can't they
much
just rework it? Because like let's be honest, Electric Cherry was always underpowered.
yeah. It always like electric cherry was never like it helps. Don't get me wrong, but it was never like the
Yeah, like I ain't taking that
Oh,
over Widow's Wine.
Dying Wish is within Quick Revive as an
Uh,
augment,
wait, what?
which I found in Dying Wish they put into Quick Revive as an augment.
What's that?
Dying Wish was the perk in Black Ops 4 where like it on lethal damage become immune to all damage for 2 seconds and keep 1 health. Quick Revive is removed
Oh,
unused. So you don't go dead. You just like it gives you like a second life. Like it'll give you like 1 health and you become immune to all damage for 2 seconds. So it's pretty. It was people like the Black Ops 4. It was a pretty useful perk.
I think they have
What
like
else?
a semi. Okay, I definitely don't like. They have like a semi Widow's Wine thing with one of the perks. I forgot which one, but like instead of using
Um,
grenades, it uses the armor plating. I'd rather
I'm gonna
just
be
give us
honest. I don't remember which one. uh, I wish they just brought back Widow's Wine. It was the best goddamn perk.
I feel like they're not gonna give us a lot of perks
I don't know.
because
Well,
of
they
the
created that
augment
melee
systems. I don't
macchiato,
know.
but I don't know how I feel about that new perk, the melee one, macchiato.
Oh, melee macchiato.
Like I don't know how often am I punching or melee.
I mean, maybe in Cold War I was kind of hitting a bit because like it's not like regular zombies.
Yes. I meant like once you get to a certain round. I mean, well, maybe that's the point, maybe because that's the whole point of the augments. You can,
Yeah, now you got like a
prevent-
melee slot.
let's see. All melee attacks are slightly faster. Melee attacks heal a small amount of your health, or your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. Um, I don't know. It's an interesting perk. I just wish they brought back like um. I like there's a big argument between double tap. If there's a point to having it, people are like there is and then there isn't.
Well, I mean at this point all double tap is it's just a damage boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly,
Should just be an augment.
it kind of sucks, but I feel like double tap has just been not just reduced down to just more damage, but also it's like almost essential in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like now
Like it,
because Deadshot Daiquiri kind of replaced the damage thing in the loadouts.
Oh yeah. What is Let me see Deadshot. Yeah. Further increase critical damage or deal double critical damage if an enemy's at full
And,
health.
and don't they cap the zombie health now?
They did in Cold War, right? Or am I
Yeah, I
wrong?
think they're gonna cap it again.
Right. It was like at I don't even remember what it was, but do you prefer that or no?
I don't know.
they cap what?
Do you prefer like the zombie health cap?
I don't know.
Cause like I don't. I mean, if it was in Cold War, I didn't mind it. I never
I
really
think if
thought
they're gonna
about it.
cap it, then I mean, okay, if they're gonna uncap it, they should give us like a way to actually kill them.
Yeah,
Um,
or maybe that's the ammo. You know, the.
that's the thing. That's how it worked in Black Ops 3, right? It was uncapped,
Yeah.
but at that point, it was all about the stats.
Ammo mod.
effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The brain rot. They where was it? They call it charmed enemies for brain rot, which I was like, that's a weird word. Let's see here. I'm just happy that at least they're uh, expanding on a lot of the stuff that's already in the previous games, and I feel like it's a good expansion. Well, I mean, yeah, some things like especially the ammo mods. Some of them are cool, like the healing aura does a similar thing to like the quick revive thing. So you can either have the quick revive augment on or the healing aura one, where you can, if you revive a teammate and they can keep all their perks or something like that.
Mm.
So like that helps with like I guess build crafting, like which augments do you need on. But yeah, there's definitely gonna be a meta.
How hard do you think this game is gonna be?
Honestly,
They're making
good question.
they said Terminus was well, not the difficulty, but the amount of stuff they put in Terminus when it comes to side quests and overall quest design is the most of any map they've ever had.
Like
So
I
I
know
found
I've
that.
seen like there's like there's like creatures from like Resident Evil on Terminus. So
Yeah.
like the little bug things and like the flying
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering like how hard this will be. I mean, if it's hard, I actually want it to be hard because it's fun.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my gripes with Cold War. It was a bit too easy.
Yeah, the low rounds get boring.
And I also feel like in Cold War, it was kind of like there was kind of a weird mix between the low and high rounds, where it was like low rounds were too easy, but high rounds, some of them were just like a fucking constant struggle.
Yeah, because they increased the zombies' speed, right?
Yeah.
I think that was
Uh,
uncapped.
Maybe it was.
I think the zombie speed was uncapped. Like they would literally just keep getting faster. Their health would stay the same, but they would just get faster and faster.
yeah.
Uh,
But I
oh,
don't know. I mean, every time I played Cold War, like once I got to like around 25 or something, I started like falling asleep.
Yeah. No, that's valid.
now the gobble gums we didn't talk about yet. Um, or at least the ones they showed off, which um, is interesting because a few of them you can earn by leveling, which I don't even know what that means afterwards. Like, do you get multiple? Like, I don't. And then you have most of them via packs in the store, which what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't buy them like individually. Thank God.
Wait, so they're not microtransactions?
Well, there is because you can buy them,
Oh,
but only a foot. You only can buy. I forget which one. Like, it showed the ones that you can actually get via like leveling in the game or just playing the game, but it's random.
uh-huh.
So, um, they said someone was like, there's like a 3% chance of getting a perkaholic if you just try playing the game. I'm trying to think if there was a lot of. I mean, a lot of the gums are coming back, except some of them have switched, as in like, what they do slightly. Think like oh god, where was it? I'll find it. Uh, where was it? It was the gobble gun I was using when we were playing. Oh, the one where if you go down, you can be revived and you'll keep all your perks for like up to 3 rounds or something like that. They brought that one back, but instead of 3 rounds worth of that, it's only like I think it said like like 1 or 3 minutes or some crazy nonsense.
I'm probably gonna only use the regular gobblegums. Um,
Well, here's the thing: you can get epic and the other ones via in the game. So,
yeah,
uh,
but like, I'm probably gonna still only use regular ones.
oh. Well, I don't even know what counts. Let me see what were the regular ones.
Cause that's I've never used
The rare
like, a
ones
gobblegum in
are
Black Ops 3.
stock option, anywhere but here, temporal gift, shields up, killjoy, cashback, and arsenal accelerator. The
Yeah,
worst
I'm
part
trying
is
to-
you have to like get them via playing. There is no like free
well, I
ones
don't-
like you automatically put on your guy.
Well, hold on, no, because I heard that you get them in the sense of like the way that you used to get liquid divinium. So it's like every few rounds you get like a gobblegum from what I heard.
Yeah, but I will say that I sort of don't like that because I prefer just having the ones that are automatically unlocked, the free ones. But sadly, that's gone.
Wait, so wait, what do you mean you have to play them to unlock? Wait, what?
It's like Liquid Divinium, like you don't have like you can they're
So, like, even
unlocked.
the regular ones are limited?
Okay. So the way that the gobblegum system is going to work now is essentially all gobblegums, no matter even if it's like your basic ones, are essentially like a one-time use thing, and essentially you want that gobblegum back. Play a few rounds of zombies, you get a chance of getting a gobblegum. It'll probably be that one. It'll probably be another one.
Oh, so it's like
There's no unlimited use.
so they're all limited then.
Yeah, they're all limited.
Alright, so I'm never gonna use them then, okay.
I wonder what the chance of how many you get like if you play like a game like I wonder how many you get.
So you play like what, a couple rounds and then they drop like liquid divinium and then they drop and you gotta go to the gumball machine?
You would have to add it to your person probably after the game. And then you go to the gobblegum
okay.
machine.
So it's like it's all limited now. Even like no
Yes, it's all limited. Yes,
I'm never touching that shit. I'm never touching that. What about the crazy one? Did they add something like Megatonian?
Oh, the whimsical. Let me check.
There are two. There was a few whimsicals. There's also
Newtonian negation and indigestion. They did not clarify if that would make no sense to make those. Like, why would you have to like try to gamble getting them in a game? They don't add anything to help.
that's kind of where that's kind of also where it's like a we kind of have to wait and see type of deal how the system will actually work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because they just kind of said, but I don't actually know like if it's like when you pick a pack, do you like are you guaranteed to get the ones in your pack or like how does that work?
Yeah.
The one I was talking about before was near death experience. Instead of 3 rounds of having it, it's only 3 minutes.
Oh.
That sucks.
Huh.
Because before, like, you could put it on and the point is be revived simply by being near other players. Or solo, you'll revive yourself. And it'll keep all your perks. And that lasts like 3 rounds and it was amazing. In Black Ops 3. But now it's only 3 minutes. If you think you're gonna go down or someone's going down in 3 minutes. That's crazy. And
I feel like it kind of changes it to be more like like if you know you're gonna walk into like a boss fight or like
well, that was the point of the first one. The first one was people use it for boss fights. But 3 minutes. It's crazy from 3 rounds to 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I kind of understand it though. I feel like most of the, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really agreeing on it like that. I kind of understand why because back in like Black Ops 3, one of the complaints people had, and I didn't understand it then, but like after playing a couple games of Origins, I mean, I kind of get it. That like it would suck to hop into a game and then people just use the most overpowered gobblegums, and then it just kind of ruins the game a bit.
Oh yeah, no, that was actually a problem I had on the Black Ops 3 modded PC
Yeah.
when I was trying it out. Was that I messed with a bunch of settings, and once you download that, they unlock all of the gobblegums like for unlimited use, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I had all these awesome gobblegums, and one of them I got immediately like a perkaholic. I was like, oh, that eliminated like half my point grind right there.
Yeah. And it's even worse when you do it in like when you go to play public games and
I haven't touched the public in so long.
some dude like just spawns in like this shit that drops all the power-ups,
Yeah, raindrops.
and then like you're practically stuck doing nothing for the next 3 rounds.
Well, most people, if they start doing raindrops from the beginning, a lot of them nowadays are mostly like speedrunners.
I just don't really like that. Just ruins it for me. Like,
You know what's funny about that too is like if you run into that situation, it also ruins the game too, because not only did you just do nothing for 3 rounds, but by the time like you actually get back into combat, it's like, bro, the combat has adjusted. Yeah, like depending on the situation, your combat could have adjusted to the point where it's like I can't even keep up now.
Yeah, or it makes it harder because no money. You got no money.
Yeah, no money, no cash, no sources.
And then that one guy's running around with a full packed gun.
Full packed gun.
And he's messing up the point economy because he's just killing them with 1 bullet.
Yeah, pretty much.
They had some newer gobblegums. I was trying to read them off. Hidden power. Upgrade your currently held weapon to legendary rarity, which I guess can be useful for the point.
I hate the rarity system.
It's
Yeah, I wish we could get rid of it.
Yeah, it's not good.
I hate the salvage system in general.
There's not really a positive to it because it's just like most things, artificial difficulty. Because by the time you get to like, what's the point of it? I don't see like why add it into a game like this.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Let's see, Wonder
This
Bar.
is stupid.
The next weapon from the box will be a Wonder Weapon. I feel like I had. Oh, I was playing modded. Never mind. I played modded zombies. And they have
No,
modded.
that was actually a gobblegum from Black Ops 3.
I don't think it was though. You don't get a
Yes, it
Wonder
was.
Weapon.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait. Wonder Weapon?
Yeah, no, I said Wonder Weapon, not pack down there.
Oh, that's...
Wait, there's a gobblegum that gives you a wonder weapon?
Yeah, the next boxman will be a Wonder Weapon.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I mean... Yeah. But coming from me, I like a lot of things.
Yeah, you do like a lot of things.
I enjoy myself in every type of
this shit again. I'm sorry I like things, man.
No, I didn't say that. This
Sorry I like things. I'm sorry I like to have
I guess I could see a use for it, but like, it kind of, like, what's the point of the box then?
Well, they tried to make a point, because Cold War didn't have a point.
That's the thing, there's no point in the box, because who would give up, I mean, maybe in the beginning if you want to use a certain gun because you can't unlock it for your loadout. But what's the point of, like, why would you ever open the box if you can come in with your own gun?
Well, honestly, and I'm happy that you mentioned that, because, you know how you were like, it's not worth it to get Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah.
I found a copy for extremely cheap, like a disc copy for extremely cheap.
Oh, so you
I actually picked it up.
Oh.
Yeah, I picked it up because I was like, you know what? I feel like it's high enough time. Like, you know, it's literally gonna die. I may as well. It was literally like really cheap.
Bro, it's got like a couple days left before Black Ops 6 drops.
Hey man, and you know what? And I got that zombie wood operator skin already. That's
Oh man.
But and honestly, the reason I wanted to get it, to be honest, wasn't because of the multiplayer, because I know everyone's just going to transition to Black Ops 6, and if no one likes Black Ops 6, which I highly doubt considering I played that beta, and it was good, you know, people will play the multiplayer here, just like they always do. I got it to experience the one thing that I really wanted to experience for myself, which was what has become of this zombies mode. And let me tell you, I tried it out. I don't see the use of the box in this mode.
Yeah, there's no use for the box.
And I fear that that problem is going to be the exact same problem we're going to see in Black Ops 6.
It's the same problem in Cold War. It's because you come in with your own guns.
By the way, that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is an interesting predicament because it you can spawn in and you can basically, if you get the what's it called, you can pick up like a wonder weapon to spawn in with if you have the if you.
Oh yeah, no. Because I pre-ordered Black Ops 6, I have access to. I can instantly tier 3 pack. Apparently, I can come in with a ray gun. I can come in with I can make any weapon I come in with legendary.
Actually, there is a cooldown. I have the thing too. It's weird. It's stupid though. You have to wait like a 24-hour to use it again.
Yeah.
Or find something else, I guess.
But honestly, the entire mode is just you remember Outbreak from Cold War? It's literally just that, but bigger.
Yeah.
I think I like Outbreak more.
Bro, you're retarded then, because this is literally Outbreak.
Yeah, but I had more fun in Outbreak for some reason.
Oh, this is literally Outbreak, but I'd even make the argument that this is improved Outbreak because the maps aren't just multiplayer maps. They're actually, you know, it's a giant Warzone map, but it actually has, you know, it looks a lot better. It's not like Liberty Balls, alright?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't. I thought you played Modern Warfare 3 this whole time.
No, unlike you, whenever I say I'm not gonna buy something, I fucking mean it. I said I'm not, after buying and wasting my money on Modern Warfare 2, I said I am not going to buy it, and I fucking kept it. I kept my promise.
Bro, I have like so many
I never bought MW2, but I bought MW3.
MW3 was what Modern Warfare 2 should have been.
People were sad that Black Ops 6
honestly, the only thing I am sad about was, and you know, I kind of found out too late, but I'm happy I stuck with my decision because, you know, that's just who I am as a person. But I am sad that, you know, it really was just Modern Warfare 2 but better.
Yeah, it's literally what, yeah. I don't know though, I mean like, I get, at the same time, I know like the majority of COD players move on to the next multiplayer, but ever since like Modern Warfare 19 and Cold War, there's always been a split in the community because
no, definitely
Black Ops 6 plays entirely different than Modern Warfare 3. So I mean, if you like the, you know, it's not exactly Modern Warfare 19, but it's close to it kind of. So I mean, if you like that style, yeah, you'll probably definitely stick with Modern Warfare 3. But if you like the Cold War arcadey feel, then you'll probably be playing Black Ops 6. But yeah, I'm gonna say right now, I don't think we're gonna have like as many guns as Modern Warfare 3, or even.
They already announced didn't they announce the guns
or even close to like the number of customization in Modern Warfare 3 in general. I'm gonna say in general. The perk system was weird, but like there were some perks that were just really out there. Like they were just really out there.
I don't agree.
I don't know. Black Ops 6, I like it. I had fun. I think it's gonna be fun. Um, but I'm not like excited for the I guess the gunsmith aspect of it. I mean, like I'm gonna be making guns and having fun, but Modern Warfare 3. Sometimes I hop on just to make a gun, and then that's it. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I think I get it. Because I used to do that a lot with 2019. I used to just get on there, make a gun, play a few matches, and then leave.
I think Warzone is still all connected, right? So I mean, it'll be pretty interesting to see.
Well, that's the thing. When Black Ops 6 launches, I think a few days after,
They updated,
if not the same day, no, it's not yet. That's why everyone's still having their like COD HQB all buggy apparently.
People can't even play
apparently
Warzone right now, I think.
No, you can play Warzone.
You can? I heard they had like a problem launching it like yesterday or something.
It
disappeared from the menu.
No. Essentially what happened was, in preparation for Black Ops 6 to be integrated into Warzone, they kind of fucked up with the messed around with COD HQ files. It did accidentally cause a lot of issues, but essentially, after Black Ops 6 launches, I think a day or two after, if not the same day, then it's gonna get integrated into Warzone, all their weapons and whatnot. Also, I haven't touched Warzone since, 2019, like the very last bit of 2019. And I picked it up recently. Holy fuck, that game is not the same game I left.
The last time I played was with Brian at the end of MW2 last Halloween-ish. We won 2 Warzone matches, I think, back to back.
I actually liked Warzone during Modern Warfare 2.
I don't know how we did it, but that was the greatest
I'll tell you how I did it. It's because I was fucking leading the damn team.
Wow, that's so rude, but you know...
How is it rude? No. It's literally the truth.
No, you
I survived.
you wanna talk about Warzone? You need to talk about the time where me and Brian would be up for some odd reason at like 3 a.m. and then we would text each other and we would be like, yo, you good? And then
it was during Halloween.
And then for because it was for like a good few months, I thought. And it was like, dude, some of those matches me and Brian would get on were fucking disgusting. Like, you want to talk about an effective unit. Me and Brian had some games, bro, where it was downright spec ops, bro.
I remember it was like Post Malone. I only remember the Post Malone part.
Oh yeah, that was my name on.
Yeah, it still is. But then that one guy joined. It was like I think Zombie Royale, and like he got pissed off at us because like we just weren't communicating with him. Because like we were just dicking around, and then like we ended up winning the entire game somehow.
Oh yeah, dude! I think at some point, like one of us went down, and the other one was just like basically running around the map as a zombie.
Oh yeah. I was trying to res you, I think, because they had like the little res system. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I don't think we ever played Warzone with a full stack team. I mean, like with all of us.
Yeah, no, but hopefully this time we can.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think it'll be a good idea because Warzone now is so cancer.
Oh, it is, but I think it'll be fun to just experience it.
Because I think what's it called? Modern Warfare 2 is kind of easy because the movement was so slow. So I mean, you had time to kind of prep. So like, especially if you knew what to do. Honestly, if you applied like regular strategy, it would work. In Modern Warfare 3, yeah, good luck because you just move too fast. It's literally outgun the guy in front of you rather than.
Look at Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 6, yeah, it's not. I think it's even it's faster than Black Ops 6.
It's
Yeah,
the
no,
same-
Modern Warfare 3 is 100% way faster than Black Ops 6.
Yeah, like there's just no comparison. Like,
I gotta, so, I, I was not, like, I did slide cancel. I mean, I feel like everyone does.
yeah, everyone just
I-
cancels.
I feel like it's kind of hard to be like, oh, I don't slide cancel, because it just, it's not a hard movement tech to do, and B, it really just is a free, like, movement speed boost.
Yeah. It's like weapon switching back then. Like,
Yeah.
you just do it.
And, you know, like, the thing about that is, with Black, like, with Modern Warfare 3 being as fast as it is, you know, I feel like with the Omni movement, I feel like it just made sense to slow it down, because I feel like you stack Modern Warfare 3 movement on top of Omni movement.
You're just people like tornadoing into you.
I genuinely think that game would be unplayable.
It turned out, it literally, I don't know if you guys ever seen the Resident Evil animated movies. There's like this one fight scene that's just fucking ridiculous. It's like Chris Redfield and some dude in a suit, and they're like, you know, like John Wicking it, but like, it was just stupid because like, they'd be able to dodge the bullets, and like, it turned into that. I gotta find that scene for you here. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, did you hear about AC Shadows? There was new information that came out about
Oh, here,
they dropped
I'll
early
text the vid.
access.
See, actually, no, I'll just put it in the fucking chat. Wait, why did John reply?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's like that scene.
Wait, what?
I'm hungry.
Oh, he said fire. I'm like, what the hell? What was I gonna say? Crap, I forgot now. Was there anything else Black Ops 6 wise? Multiplayer? I don't think there was.
I mean, that's it. I mean, it comes out this week. I mean, in 2 days, so.
Or, for most people, if they switch their time zone, I guess tomorrow.
You're a
Yeah,
bitch. You're a bitch if you do that, because you're from Australia. That's a joke.
It's New
That's a
Zealand.
joke. Yeah, close enough.
I don't think it is.
I'm gonna do that, though.
You're my enemy.
I'll eventually buy it.
Hey man,
Like-
I bought the game.
You're
I'm
my
gonna play the
enemy.
game.
I will wait. I'll wait.
I'll wait till the
It
deal.
won't matter.
in
It
December.
won't matter. You know, I'll just kill
I
everybody.
bought MW3 on a deal. I waited till December. I got it $20 off.
Me at level 0 beats most people at level 25 or whatever.
I feel like that's how you feel.
I don't
every
need my
time.
custom loadouts. I'll use the
Me-
dog shit, impractical
Me-
loadouts they made. The
Me at level 0 really wants to see that campaign and how they're absolutely gonna further destroy the Black Ops legacy.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
I really want to see how they're gonna fuck this up.
Wait, did you
Like,
hear how
high-key.
like the next Black Ops game? Apparently, the next game they're probably gonna do like the 2-time thing a year now. The next COD game is gonna be a sequel to Black Ops 2, and you're following David Mason in 2030.
Oh no.
I feel like they're gonna definitely tie this game into that game, and they're gonna tie Adler or whoever into like Black Ops 2.5.
Yeah.
Because like it even says like a spy thing. It's gonna be like information warfare.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not excited.
There was For Honor news that came out. I don't know if you
Oh
saw
my
it.
fucking god! Now we go back to Destiny.
Yeah.
They're having a live stream about it, I think, right now, but I don't know how I feel. That was a weird. When I saw that news, I was like, "What?"
You probably like
That's
it.
weird. I don't even know what it'll look like, but
Yeah, I don't get that collab at all, actually.
So
Especially
random.
because those two games are nothing alike.
Didn't they do
Maybe
like an
Ubisoft
Assassin's
is
Creed
like-
Odyssey crossover?
Yeah, that was for cosmetics.
I didn't like that.
But
Was
the
it
thing
Odyssey
is,
or was it?
it was Odyssey, and
Okay.
Actually, I think it was Assassin's Creed in general. It was just the hunter had the Odyssey
Yeah,
helmet for some reason.
they
yeah,
also
even though it,
SEO. Yeah.
they gave all the like cool ones to like the Warlock for some reason.
Yeah.
That's weird. It always ties back to Destiny on this podcast. A podcast where mainly the two people that talk about it don't play it.
So you don't like it?
Well, I don't play it, so... The last time I played Destiny was the, that Horde mode, or whatever it's called. The,
Onslaught?
yeah. When that first came out.
Onslaught has returned. It's actually staying as a full-time mode.
Oh, I didn't even know it was limited.
Wait,
back then.
yeah, I didn't know it was limited.
See, that's all.
I thought it
that's
was,
another
wait,
major.
it was, were they planning to make it?
Honestly, I do not remember if it was always going to be limited or if they were like, but it was announced pretty soon after Onslaught launched. Like, I believe that it was going to come back.
Oh wait, so they actually took it away?
That's crazy.
I think it was taken away for like a few months, like a month or two.
Oh. Bungie with the bad decisions again.
Yeah, collabing with Ubisoft and licensing a mobile game.
What was this thing about Shadows you were saying?
Oh, there's no more early access. They got rid of that after the delay, and now the game for everyone is coming out the Valentine's Day, and that collector's edition instead of $280, it would be like $230 or something like that. They cut $50
What
off
the
for
hell is
everyone
in
buying.
the collector's edition? That's like so expensive.
Oh, physical stuff. I don't know, like
Guys, we're gonna drop it by $50.
yeah, I don't know why they thought that's like. I mean, it's nice, but I wonder how many people were buying it to begin with. Let me see what's in it. Let me find a.
Well, I just gotta say,
Yeah.
honestly, self-contained problem because are we still playing Assassin's Creed after 4 or Unity?
I've played all of them up to Odyssey. I'm still playing.
Yeah,
Odyssey.
you're weird.
I've only played 2.
Oh, thanks so long.
I know, I tried Odyssey, but I'm still,
I sent the picture. The price didn't change yet, but this is what the collector's edition has. If you could even see, I don't know.
As an OG Assassin's Creed fan, I just haven't touched those games, and I kind of don't want to because
damn.
honestly, I've just never like people have said good things about Odyssey and Valhalla, but I've also just heard
Play Origins.
that but I've also heard that it's also just like their new form Assassin's Creed, and it's not me. It's not what I want.
Damn. Damn, this is like the exact opposite of Zach's take.
Bring back
What's my
Bring-
take?
bring
You're
back
kinda okay with
classic
all the
AC.
games. But like,
Well-
Vlad over here says to stop playing after 4.
That's crazy.
Well, my definitive take after Unity stopped.
Okay, so after 5?
Yeah, after Unity, because Unity I feel like was the one with the greatest movement. You know, it sucks, shitty story, whatever, but like if you want to play a good, at least something that is still considered a good Assassin's Creed, stop it after Unity.
I'll defend Origins at least. It was an in-between game. It was in-between as in like before it became fully RPG. It was the first of the games. And story was amazing and the actual combat was really fun. But
it's not Assassin's Creed.
It's...
Damn.
Oh man. I don't know what this is.
Who the fuck are you assassinating in ancient Greece, bro?
You're having revenge after the person who killed your son.
Yeah, so it's entirely a personal quest.
No, he's talking about
Yes,
Greece. He's talking about Odyssey.
Oh.
Or
Odyssey.
Wait. Which one was
Origins was Egypt.
Well, who the fuck are you? That's even worse. Who the fuck are you assassinating in a fucking ancient Egypt?
Good people.
Oh yeah, I really want to take you see on fucking Rasul the fucking sun god.
Oh god, you're God and stuff, you know.
Oh, so you do kill gods in that game?
No, you had.
Don't you fight Osiris?
There is.
Or
no, there is
Anubis?
no. No, you don't kill. No, there's none of that.
No, you fight them though. Ra? Was it Ra?
Oh, the one with the face, the dog face one, or the
Anubis?
Eagle?
Yeah, was he? I don't know. I think that was just a person.
Alright,
Bro, you played the
doesn't
game.
matter. Yeah, do you fight him or not?
I don't remember. No, it was a person.
Bro, you said you
played
played
that
the entire
like
game.
Well, I don't remember. No, that wasn't a god. No, because he didn't do anything that was godlike.
Bro, I could have sworn you're like surfing in like a river of gold and you're
Oh
like...
yeah, it's all. I don't know what I took that for. I didn't think there was a god. I thought that was normal.
What?
Never mind. I don't remember what, why... Yeah, no, I don't remember. It's been a minute.
It's obvious you don't remember,
Bro,
bro.
you see what I have to tell you? You see what I have to contend with here? This is...
What are you saying?
Game. That's all I got.
It's a good game that you have no memory of?
That's what I'm saying. He has no memory of anything.
That's not true. I remember certain things.
Bro, and even when he does remember, he doesn't like... He remembers seeing it. He remembers literally only seeing it, but he doesn't know what actually happened.
It's not true. I mean, I remember bits and pieces. It's been a minute, but if I watch it again, I'll remember.
Bro, you watched the entire plot of Acolyte and you didn't even understand what was going on, and you still liked it.
Yeah. That did happen. But I came around once you told me the story. What?
Yeah, because I had to literally like spell it out for you what was going on, and then you didn't process it as you were watching it. You processed it because I broke it down for you.
I thought I was a visual learner. I guess I'm not.
I mean, okay, what do you, yeah. So I think Origins does look like a good game, but I gotta agree with that. It doesn't look like an Assassin's Creed
What
game.
about Syndicate?
That one's also not an Assassin's Creed game. And actually,
It's more of an Assassin's Creed game than Origins.
Which one is that?
That one's the one that one's the Britain one.
Well,
And,
yeah.
that was the last true Assassin's Creed. But you know what sucks with that one? It's literally dog shit.
Oh.
It's fun.
It's not fun. Okay.
Wait a minute,
And this one,
did you say
and
that,
this
like,
one, and this one, I fucking played and owned, so prepare for a fight, motherfucker.
Oh my
this
God.
one was fucking dog shit. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was the most dog shit Assassin's Creed I ever had the misfortune of fucking touching. The free running sucked, the combat was mid as shit, the story was balls.
No, the story wasn't good, but I like
You force this fucking sibling fucking dynamic that doesn't work with this cuck-ass dude and this fucking overly, like, toxic feminist, like, thinks she could do it all,
Oh
but in
shit, you calling me
reality...
the girl boss thing?
But in reality,
Not really a girl boss.
in reality, she fucking is one of the worst assassins I have ever seen. And she literally has the audacity to come after, what was it, the Assassin's Creed 4, female assassin, I'm forgetting her fucking name. But that DLC was fucking phenomenal. And then you had the fucking nerve to put her next, like, no, dude. It was... No, it was not 3.
You mean Liberation?
It was Liberation, yeah. Yeah, it was. But I thought she had a DLC for 4.
No,
Wasn't 4 Freedom Cry with,
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, with Adewale?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had like a machete and you just chop people.
Bro, I like the trailer for that. I like the song.
But, like, she actually convincing assassin than the fucking bitch in Syndicate.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, well the one in she's better than,
I only remember the Jack the Ripper DLC.
Yeah, that's literally the most notorious thing, and like, it's only because it's just in Britain. That's it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
The King George DLC was more effective at doing the whole Britain thing in the AC3 than it fucking Syndicate.
Oh.
Wait, Unity, that was what, France?
Yes.
I sometimes mistook it as Britain, but I'm just racist. Looking back, I totally forgot it was France.
Yes. I vividly run past this flag with fucking blue, white...
It's the Eiffel Tower. It must be UK.
Well,
yes, good old Big Ben.
Yeah, he doesn't...
Wait, was the Eiffel Tower even in the game?
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
I'm definitely sure you see.
Yeah, because I remember I saw, like, you were climbing it in the World War I or World War II, like, thing.
Been a hot minute. But, I don't know, I had more fun in Syndicate playing than Unity.
I think you just genuinely didn't play Unity then.
I did not like Unity.
That surprises me because Unity again.
I played the whole game.
Best combat, better combat than fucking Syndicate for sure by miles.
You're like just punching people over and over.
No, I don't like spamming X or square over and over and over and over again. What was it? A fucking Arkham Asylum forced that shit down my fucking throat for 4 fucking generations of games.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Well, what about story-wise then?
Oh, well,
dog shit. Literally dog shit.
They both suck.
Syndicate was no. Unity fucking sucks, but Syndicate was literally a steaming pile of dog shit slapped on the AC logo.
I'll agree with you. That story was the sister brother. They did not work well as a team. They
weren't assassins. They weren't even assassins. At least the people in Unity were in the Brotherhood. They weren't assassins.
I mean, they were only assassins by association, but they themselves didn't do anything at the...
They did not join the Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's true. They went out of their way not to, because their father... I forget what the hell.
Wait, they're not even assassins?
No, they're not. Like, when I was telling you, they're literally not assassins.
Yeah, they kept, like, they're like outcasts. Like, they never fully... They didn't do anything for the Brotherhood. They're adjacent.
So why do they wear the hood?
Because they were going after the Apple, of course, but for their own agenda, I don't know.
But who are they to go after the Apple?
How do they know about it?
Nobody. Yeah, they just know about it.
So... Are they even like master assassins or something? Like,
No, they suck. They get like caught at the end, and then like Jacob and whatever the girl's name is, she has to That was actually the hardest mission for me. I played that for like
Yeah,
hours.
because you're playing as two fucking dicks who want to pretend like they're fucking something they're not.
That was so hard. I was having the worst time ever, like trying not to get.
No wonder you were fucking struggling.
Yeah, okay. I guess Unity it's a better game, but
It is.
But I just got bored in Unity. I get bored in Unity. It's more about being bored than being a bad game. Maybe I don't know.
Then maybe just, I don't know, try engaging in combat. Be an assassin.
Okay. Well. Oh, whoa.
Yes, I enjoy around the streets of Britain being this absolute dipshit in some fucking Booba DeFoo ass cosplay, pretending to be an assassin, when instead, I could actually be running around the streets of France, full speed, full parkour, masterful precision, gunning down 3 guards with my blades, no questions asked, and then I run away like it never fucking happened because I am him.
Do you think AC3 then is better than
Yes.
Unity? Okay.
Yes, like I'm gonna be honest. I think like at this point, everyone considers like even like games that were
So a lot of
bad when they
people-
came out.
Oh, because still people don't like AC3.
I mean, I don't know about. I'm gonna be real. Like I haven't played. I have the game. I've never played it, but I remember like even back then, like not when it came out, but like I'm talking like 5 years ago. I remember guys like I was just like sitting in the classroom and like people were like still like, yo, this game was awesome. Like I did this and that and that. Like you know. So
It was. I meant like people as when it comes to protagonists, people still think Connor is one of the worst things ever.
And to that I say,
I don't know why though.
they literally had to contend with 3 games of the same protagonist when that was literally never done before. Because you played as Altair, he fucking leaves the story, and then they introduced Ezio. Everyone thought Ezio was gonna disappear, and they were like, uh-oh, you're gonna be playing with this guy for another fucking 4 more years. You're gonna see this dude's entire life story grow emotionally attached to him, see him through every single emotional range possible, and then we're gonna throw a one-off protagonist in your face again.
Also, Ezio is still connected to 3 as well.
And then tell me how that's, oh yeah, like that's supposed to be a fair comparison in any sort of manner.
You know, looking back though, surprisingly, I like Connor more than Ezio. I like his story.
That's literally a fair take.
But some people think he's like a not one trick, what's the word? Like just like he doesn't have like personality. I'm like, did you not watch his story? Like, did you not see his upbringing? What happened to him? Like, did you?
No.
Like the man was born for revenge after that.
I cannot stand, if there's a fan base that I cannot stand, it is the Assassin's Creed fan base, because I've never, and it sucks because I'm on the older side of the generation, but I have never seen like people who just like, damn bro, Ubisoft got some fucking strong followers, let me tell you, bro.
Also, the writing was pretty good back then.
What do you mean by this?
Bro, there are people who will buy a Ubisoft game just because it is a Ubisoft game.
Well, yeah, people are brand, what do you call them?
Oh, no, but like when it's so bad that you're gonna tell me that Rainbow Six Siege is better than the original Rainbow Six?
There is no way. Those people who say that are delusional.
Because Rainbow Six Siege has been supported for this long, whereas we still don't have, and they had to change the formula for Rainbow Six to make it better, and like I've heard a bunch of odd arguments against classic R6, but it essentially ain't shit.
Okay, I gotta agree with you because I know for a fact that the Rainbow Six community is a bunch of cocksuckers too. Like they ride the shit out of that game.
Like the AC community is up there. It's just as bad, bro. Like
It's pretty sad, actually.
I feel like it's everything with Ubisoft. Like the Ubisoft community.
It's literally just Ubisoft. I don't know how else to explain it, but Ubisoft got some
It's because it's in the name that, you know, Ubisoft, when you get into these games and the community.
Like, like,
Soft
I don't know, dude. It's a phenomenon.
No, I definitely know what you're talking about. I'm gonna just say it. I think, like, did you hear about that one guy on YouTube, Legendary Drops? Like, how he said, like he emailed like some employees at Ubisoft, and like they just like kind of spilled the beans.
I did not hear about this. Hold on.
So like there's like obviously like there's like a weird work culture at Ubisoft, and I mean like it kind of like at this point is affecting how they make games. I mean like the like let's be honest, like we can all tell like there's like a complete difference between I'm sure you noticed now there's a complete difference between the Ubisoft games that they make now and the Ubisoft games back then.
Yeah, of course.
And one of it could be that they got into some sort of weird scandal similar to how, you know, Activision and Blizzard got into a like sexual assault allegation suit.
Yeah.
They apparently Ubisoft also got into one of them, and after they got into one of them, they just started cleaning house, and they then like the work culture completely shifted, and they were from what the guy explained, it turned from a like an all boys club into like a giant safe space.
I'm confused. So it turned into an all boys club into a giant safe space, like.
Yeah, so like originally it was like an all boys club. That's what they described it as, and then after the sexual like misconduct suit, they cleaned house, and then it turned like they became pretty gung-ho about like turning the place into a safe space. That's what they described it, and like one of the things they said was that like if you didn't like put in like use exclamation point like exclamation marks or like a smiley face in your email, like if you weren't super friendly or like really nice, they would send you to HR because they think you got a problem or something.
I still don't believe that one, but if that's true, it's
and then they shifted their entire focus towards like well, you know, I mean like like
did you call it toxic positivity?
Yeah, there was also that. There was like a lot of toxic positivity, which is pretty funny because we talk about like how the every single like their IPs, like all the communities just dick ride them. Well, apparently inside the community too. I mean, like inside the company itself, they were also like, you know, dick riding each other because like no one was allowed to like point out any criticisms about any certain like choice, like a design choice or anything, which
therefore their games can become complete crap.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, have you seen the newest Rainbow Six operator?
I've not.
We talked about it now.
Okay, bro. Okay, like, okay. Listen, man. I understand. Like, I understand that, like, you know, this is Rainbow Six. It's supposed to be like. I'm not like. You know, like when you're recruiting from it makes sense. You know, when you're recruiting around the world, you're gonna probably get some, you know, odd jobs here and there. But like, you know, I'm just gonna send you the video. So this is the new Rainbow Six operator.
Did it come out yet, or was that just preview leaks?
I don't know. Here, I have to find you. I have to find you the clip, man. I have to find you the clip. I think I sent it to. I might have it in my.
I've seen a picture. I never watched a video, or maybe I did. I don't know.
Damn it! I gotta scroll through so much shit.
It's insane though. I don't even know what the game's about.
No, actually, Vlad, let me tell you right now. What do you think the new Rainbow Six operator is?
If I'm gonna follow the trends of the past, I'm gonna assume it is the last thing I expect, so... Did they add some dude in like a wheelchair?
Yeah.
You're joking.
But it's not a dude.
It's actually a woman. But
That part doesn't matter.
That part doesn't matter.
I know,
It's just a wheelchair.
But how are they supposed to rappel up a building?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You don't actually play as them. You play as two robots that they control.
Like, fucking excuse me?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat right now. This is what they
you're basically you know the character Oracle and Batman and stuff. Or she's in a wheelchair and she does the same thing.
I mean, nice reference, but that is not Oracle because unlike Oracle,
No, I know.
or you do something. No, I get what you're saying, but like unlike Oracle, you actually do something.
Oracle actually is an actual useful utility of a human being.
This
is just I'm disabled. I'm just gonna go all AI.
Honestly, and I really do hate to say this. What's the point of just showing me the person in the wheelchair? Just show me the fucking robot.
It's so people can cosplay.
Yeah, I mean, for all cosplay with a wheelchair.
Yeah, dude.
That's all the games are about now.
No, they're not though.
Bro.
I know.
I definitely. No. I definitely feel like they made this to have some type of inclusivity because that's definitely the point of Ubisoft and disabled.
They want the brownie points.
They wanted a disabled operator.
But they can't do anything.
Even though
You can't say that.
I can't say that's the truth.
I mean, yeah, no, and like, it kind of is unfortunate. Like, realistically, you lose your legs in the military right now. I'm sorry, but the best thing that you're gonna expect is an honorable discharge.
Bro, but the Rainbow Six community, the lore nuts of the dog shit Rainbow Six lore community is gonna be, oh, but this is Rainbow Six. This is a multinational thing. I think if you're good enough, they're gonna take care of you and let you operate on the field.
If your legs are blown off, good job, because now you're part of this group.
What doesn't make sense is if they're using robots, why don't they just replace the entire team with robots?
Why is she not a cyborg?
And honestly, this even stems down to the issue. Like, that whole idea stems even further into the issue of why, like, modern Rainbow Six is a horrible depiction of what the Rainbow Six program is supposed to be.
Yes.
Because, like, realistically, no, I'm sorry to tell you, the whole idea of Rainbow Six is like, you as a soldier are going on this insurmountable ass mission.
Yeah.
Your odds are slim to none. Like, you are not expected to make it back.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't need a disabled person to do what she's doing with it, like robots.
Now, part of the Rainbow Six thing is, like, yes, they do find people with exceptional skills from around the world, but that doesn't mean, like, you're some VIP, like, you're a military operative just like anyone else. You go down in the field. I'm sorry to break it to you.
How did she pass her freaking her physical?
I mean, like, here's the thing, like, the idea of Rainbow Six is that you're recruiting the most elite. In order to look the most elite, you have to broaden your scope, right? You're looking everywhere for the most elite operators, the most elite people. But it seems like they're using that as an excuse to, like, I mean, the real purpose for, like, Rainbow Six is diverse. Yeah, it's diverse because they need a diverse, set of skills. It's diverse like that, right? But it feels like, I don't know, yeah, it seems like they're flaunting a different type of diversity here.
And I just want to go on the record to say, there's nothing wrong with that diversity, but it's... The main argument is if you're gonna market it as this thing, it is not that thing that you are trying to market it as. It is not Rainbow Six, flat and simple.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if I was a hostage and I knew I was being saved by a disabled person...
Now this is completely his views. I just want to go on the...
I would think that the government is not doing a good job. If the last in line was not even the person themselves, but robots.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that because like that is a direction to go.
I feel like that, but I feel like that's actually a realistic thing too. Like if you do end up in that position, you could pilot a drone type of thing. But even then,
you don't need to be disabled to do that.
Yeah, you don't. And I was even gonna double down on that, and I was gonna say like, just don't. You know what would have been a better way to reveal this if they really wanted to do the whole inclusivity thing? Drop the operator as a robot, and like in the files, as we've done in the past, because people are interested in the R6 operators. In the past, make them read the files, read the lore, and find out that Jaeger is fucking autistic.
Yeah.
That's not good enough. We need physical...
There's nothing wrong with diversity, it's just the way they do it. It just seems so disingenuous.
Like,
that's the Ubisoft mindset.
Like, you know, because I feel like that would have been a better reveal to be like, oh, this entire operator that I'm playing as is actually someone else, like, you know, some woman in a wheelchair, and then then you can introduce that. That would have been a cooler reveal to me than just, here's a photo, here's the photo of the operator in her sad ass little wheelchair next to this phenomenal multi-billion-dollar robot that she unfortunately just has to sit next to.
But how are they gonna tell the investors and everyone that they're inclusive if they don't do it right up right up front?
Right in their face, yeah.
How are they gonna do it? How are they gonna do it?
Dude, it's sad. Ubisoft is a sad case.
Yeah,
like
they're actually going downhill.
Like I said, I agree. I went a little hot on the AC thing, but like, dude, Ubisoft as a company just fucking triggers me to the core, dude. Because like their fan base has this weird obsession with their games.
Yeah.
That they will defend. And but unlike the Destiny thing, where it's like you'll have a split community, and people some people will ride or die, and some people will be like, no, hold on, and then you'll have a mix of them. Yeah. Ubisoft voice is like a fucking army of just, we're here and we want this.
Can you imagine a disabled person in For Honor? Would they do that?
Why? Now, I gotta ask, where did your head go to get this question? Cause
I wasn't even putting it down, I was just imagining.
You think they'd put a disabled person in For Honor?
They're like super strong or something, I don't know. It doesn't have to be like in a wheelchair, because there probably was none.
But yeah, I don't think there were wheelchairs back then, dude.
Hear me out. Next For Honor, a fighter it's literally just gonna be this dude, no legs. He just walks around on really buff ass arms, and whenever he attacks, he literally just lifts half of his body, like he just lifts off one of his arms and then attacks with the other.
Bro, that sounds like a fucking monster from a horror game, dude. That sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
Amputees are not Dark Souls.
Bro, you're not just describing a Dark Souls boss. No, actually, if we're speaking like that, I think FromSoft is probably the most inclusive,
Yeah, no, they are. They really are.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there's a lot of bisexual gay
Yeah,
characters.
you
There's a
fight
lot
an
of
unborn fetus and Bloodborne. It's just
you never had to think about it twice. You're just like, yeah.
there's a lot of pro women rights.
yeah.
Which by the way, all of these things are like we're literally just saying on realization. Dark Souls is really inclusive, man.
I love
Yeah,
it,
I guess.
actually.
I mean, I really couldn't care, but
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like, there's a clear difference between how like Ubisoft does it, and then like something like FromSoft.
It's
does it.
yeah,
you
I mean,
want permission to be inclusive more so than just have a good game, while the other is just part of the game.
Yeah, like it's like the genuineness versus the disingenuous. Like,
Yeah, and it's a 180.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'll actually
I'm just
tell my
imagining
story
the
too.
For Honor fighter.
well, I feel like it's interesting because I feel like there was some debate about that with some of like Black Ops, if I'm not mistaken. When they first started introducing like women operators into the system, wasn't there a debate about that? Because like at the time, for the time that we are talking about, it's not that it's not that women weren't in the military, but it's like they weren't the face, you know, like it wasn't like and that. Yeah, and I feel like that triggered people so the wrong way because they were like, oh, now they're adding women operators, and there was some discourse about like them not actually being in the military, even though they just weren't like.
Wait, was it Black Ops 3?
It might have been.
Black Ops 3.
I'm surprised people would think.
I don't know. I don't remember that. I only remember the one that I remembered was when they added women in World War II for Battlefield 5.
That might be maybe the one I'm confusing it with, but I remember there was some weird discourse.
Or maybe it was wait, which one came out first, Battlefield 5 or World War II?
World War II came out a year before.
It might have been World War II.
Okay, that might have been that one then. Yeah, wasn't it like the one where like they had women in World War II, but it wasn't just that. I think it was they had black people on the German side.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yes, it was World War II. It was World War II that had a bunch of weird
black
discourse.
Germans. I never played the campaign.
No, yeah, you were able. I think one of the things people brought up was like you can play as a black woman for the Nazis.
That's why I mix messages. That's awesome.
I mean, like, I don't have any problems with, like, playing, like, you know, with women in games or, like, even, like, you know, women as operators in Call of Duty. Well, okay, like, when it comes to, like, World War II, though, I mean, you can play as women. I think it just would make more sense if you like, because the Russian army...
If they were appropriate?
Yeah, like...
Yeah, they're busy making planes. And
like, I mean, like, you know, like, I'm not, like... I'm fine with playing as... You know, it's, like... I think it's like when it comes to like stuff like World War II, I think that's when, like when you take stuff out of like it's like, yeah, I mean it's kind of weird to play as like a woman black Nazi soldier in World War II.
But I feel like because now I'm remembering a little bit, you know, I feel like because of the historical inaccuracy. It wasn't that like she was a woman. It was that like you could play as very odd inconsistencies.
Yeah,
I'ma just politely put it. And hey, hey man, I honestly it wouldn't surprise me, low key.
Wait, what? Wait, what did you say?
A black
I didn't hear you.
An African American Nazi.
Oh, an African American Nazi. Oh, yeah, they were all of them back then. You don't remember?
Honestly, it wouldn't. Low key, it wouldn't surprise me.
An African American Nazi?
Maybe not back then. Maybe not back then, but now.
Oh yeah, now you got everything though. Like ever since the internet became a thing, like you got
everything goes. What a weird. This is all because of starting with Ubisoft, even though it's active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ubisoft sucks.
Yeah, Ubisoft sucks. But you know, I think every single game now sucks, to be honest. Like, there's okay, not every single game, but a lot of games out there just suck. Like, they just suck.
Everything I've ever played is...
So, well, I kind of get what you mean. There's definitely... There's definitely a weird dichotomy or like a situation going on in gaming where games... I feel like it's a quality issue, or maybe it's like I don't know where the issue stems from, but games just don't feel the same anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like going from 2010 onward, there like or more accurately from like the PS3 era to the PS4 era of game generation,
Yeah.
there was like this dramatic shift in quality of games and how games were shipped.
Yeah.
That, yeah, it's noticeable, and it's still felt to this day.
I think it's because they tried to like formulate it in a way. Like they tried to make it a system that just keeps cranking stuff out. Like they tried to make it consistent, so they could you know, always see revenue. But like you can't really do that, right? Because now you got like look at Ubisoft. Prime example, like the past couple games they put out is just slop upon slop upon slop.
Yeah.
Remember Skull and Bones? Because I don't.
Yeah, that didn't go fucking actually anywhere.
I never played it.
You know X Defiant, the so-called COD killer.
Really did numbers on COD.
Yeah, man, like.
That's a weird thing to call anything COD.
The thing is, I remember X Defiant being a thing, like back in when Cold War was in the beta. Like I remember hearing about like X Defiant and Call of Duty Cold War was the current COD. And then the game released like 3 years later.
Yeah.
It still lost to Modern Warfare 3, which didn't have the best reception. And now the game is like 2 weeks away from like being dead.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about the X Defiant thing? Another game released by Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, another game released by Ubisoft. Bro, the art style just pisses me off.
I never once touched it.
So I almost want to describe its art style because I'm happy that you brought that up. Because its art style reminds me of like, and this is the only way that I can actually describe this. But I don't think it's the fault of this game when I say this. Because that's just like the game's natural art styles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there's this weird art style that came around, and the only game that I can use to pinpoint it really, because it's the only game that I can think of, is Fortnite, unfortunately, but this almost like bright silicone-esque looking feel to gaming.
High saturation.
Or like, yeah, but it's specifically like in shooters where everything just kind of looks like a toy almost.
Yeah, like Valorant?
Yeah, like this, yeah, exactly like Valorant. Like this PVC looking, like...
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really see blood.
Yeah, it's like... It's kind of...
Yeah, it's very plasticky, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like very vibrant, very colorful, Like, there's no atmosphere. There's just colors.
Yeah, it's kind of like the best way to really narrow it down.
It kind of makes me miss the old piss stain era. How like everything had like the yellow hue. Fighting in Afghanistan.
No, actually, I gotta say, something that I really took for granted, especially like looking back at like Modern Warfare 2 specifically, and Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, since those two are a perfect direct comparison. That piss stain, we really took it for granted, even if it was just like a really bad overused color filter for the time. It did add atmosphere like that. Like, you wanted to change your game or make it feel a certain way, it helps.
Yeah, like, I think that's something else I also took for granted too now. Now I'm craving more. It's just atmosphere in general. I mean, like, you can take a look at Liberty Balls.
So I've been playing Modern Warfare Zombies, just casually running around here while we talk, since, you know, it's not zombies. I still can shoot zombies and get packed and whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't actually have to worry about playing zombies because it's not zombies.
Yeah, like, the zombies aren't gonna kill you.
Yeah,
unless you run to a
I'm playing like the most casual version of zombies I can. And like, essentially, I don't know how to put it into words fully, but here's my best attempt. It almost feels like games have, I don't know, like, lost what they were trying to be, in a way. Like, I guess, like, maybe lost its identity. Like, I feel like games forgot that not everything has to be, like, you know, if you're gonna make it look 4K and ultra realistic, at least add an art style that, you know, like, not everything has to be one-to-one, like, it has to happen in our real world.
Yeah.
And you could make things look 4K, like, stunning for high quality but just why not make it your art style, or like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys
they don't have the, what's it called, like the personality or like the style that they once had.
Thank you. They don't have none of that, like, flair, personality, style. Like, it's all gone.
Yeah, they might have like the look because of the model, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, man, this makes me pissed off because now we're getting back into like my problem with Modern Warfare 2 is just the entire atmosphere and like the direction it went. Like, Modern Warfare 19 was like the only reason to do like a reboot, right, was because they wanted to, like, well, according to them, they wanted to like make a modern take on it, but also make it like very realistic, like something you'd see, like it would capture, like, you know, it was like something you'd see that would happen today. It was supposed to be like a realistic take on Modern Warfare, and when it, you know, with the realistic take of Modern Warfare comes the you know, the gruesome reality of war, which they completely abandoned in the sequel. It just made no sense. They completely abandoned the entire reason for the reboot in the first place in the sequel, and now, like, you know, they try to, like, oh, it's a blockbuster action Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Bro, where's the personality? This is just a downgrade in every single, like, every single
Yeah,
one.
on the topic of that, I really would have loved to see what they could have done with characters that we already know and love, and actually put them in like a realistic modern setting. Like I would have loved to see what Ghost and Soap would have been like in an actual like modern warfare.
Yeah.
But instead, what I was delivered was just Modern Warfare 2, but shittier.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, not even Modern Warfare 2, it was just them talking. It was just them talking, and that's it.
Actually, no, you're right. Even better, it was the fucking Modern Warfare 2 PlayStation 3 demo,
Yeah.
just longer.
Yep.
Because you realistically only played, like, I think, a mission or two in the demo, at best. No,
Yeah.
because I think there was two for Modern Warfare 2. There was the cliffhanger mission, and then I think there was another one.
I think it might have been the firing range.
Yeah, I think it was the firing range.
Yeah, like, it just didn't, and like, what's crazy too is like, it didn't have that pizzazz. Like, so like, what are you going for? Like, it's not even like, it's not a direct reboot of the old games, which had like bombastic crazy shit, you know, like a shooting in the airport, World War III breaking out, you know, Washington DC getting attacked. You don't have that.
Literally, on a fucking crotch rocket, pretty much, like a 400 like a 400 horsepower fucking Suzuki going off the side of a mountain.
Yeah, and then you're one-handing a machine pistol shooting at helicopters. You're not doing that. Instead, you're doing what? You're not even doing the real stuff because you don't see the real gruesomeness of it. It seemed like
you maybe do like a breach at best.
Yeah, but like that's it. Like you do a breach in every single Call of Duty. They always stack up on the door and they're like 3, 2, 1. But that's it. Like the only thing good was that they had the I mean, yeah, I guess the I like the character interactions, but that was it. That was all that was in the damn. I didn't even actually like the character dynamics that much.
I kind of feel like they tried. Okay, and I hate to do this. I really hate to do this, but I think it finally needs to be said. The glazification of Ghost.
Yeah. Oh man.
Is okay. Now Ghost was a phenomenal character from Modern Warfare 2, and he deserved every bit of respect and coolness that he got. And you know, and his comics, his story is well told. Like, you know, he's a really cool character from the COD universe. But I think specifically what 2019 did, and like more accurately, like you know, the reboot to Modern Warfare 2 did to his character, they kind of took what was supposed to be this kind of quiet, cool character into like this, I gotta be this Sigma over the top, like
I gotta be the big brother all the time.
I gotta be the most violent, cool-headed, can't give a fuck,
I'm the boss.
Yeah,
I know everything.
And they try to make Soap this.
Yeah, they swapped. Like, Soap was supposed to Soap was supposed to be on the level of Captain Price. He's like the senior command, like guy in charge right now. Like, I didn't like what they did to Soap. They made him like this young boy, you know, all new guy, you know. That was just a disrespect.
They tried to Modern Warfare 1 what was essentially a Modern Warfare 3 Soap.
Yeah, it made no sense. It just made no sense. I didn't like the character dynamics. I didn't like what they did. And you know, it's probably even worse because like, you know, the community and the people you got now, that are like, they, you know, I just hate the people we have now. I just hate the people we have now. I'm a hateful guy, I'll admit it, but, you know, I feel like it's not just the game that's glazing Ghost.
No, it's not.
It's not just the game. And now, like, they also make, like someone, like, I saw a comment on this. Someone, like, said, it feels like they're trying to, like, turn it into a Marvel superhero team. That's what they did to Task Force 141.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I think what people were supposed to realize about it's literally in the name. It's a task force. Task Force 141 is this group, in MW2 who like they get put in a position. They did not want to be some like saviors of the World War or anything. They're literally just these operators who uncovered this plot that their own fucking general is working with the fucking enemy.
Actually, that's the thing. Like, it's crazy because well, actually, Task Force 141 was basically the akin to Rainbow Six. Basically, what happened to Rainbow Six is what they did to Task Force 141. It used to be we handpick the top warriors around the entire planet, and we send them out on missions. That's it. And then like now it's like it was not set up by Shepard. It was set up by Captain Price himself, and they are self-deemed the best the best unit in military history. Come on, man.
Like what happened to this phenomenal group of operators discovers their general is literally the dude behind everything in the campaign and is also kind of working with their fucking enemy.
Yeah. Actually, and on top of that too, what's it called? Like, and I hated Shepard back then. Like, he's a good character to hate, but they just straight up like destroyed
They made him a bad character.
They made him a bad character. They just destroyed his character. Shepard back then, I saw him as like, from what I saw,
he was exactly what he needed to be, a villain.
But he's like, what even made him cool was like he was not like a bumbling idiot. He was the foil to Captain Price. He's literally like he was Captain Price, but evil, but really evil. And like you can't even see it because like what's it called? Like in the beginning, there's similar missions. How like what's it called? Like you go through the Ranger training course, and then like right after that, I think they did back then. It was weird because they didn't have the level of, even though like I don't know. I mean like people were saying like the new writing in the new games are better because of the dialogue and this and that. The dialogue is good. That's it. The writing though. Surprisingly, like looking and analyzing the missions and everything and how the story plays through, the original games actually had pretty good writing because you could see that there was an absolute like they were definitely trying to like compare and contrast Captain Price and General Shepard. How like in the first game, the first two couple missions are about the same, like they play out the same way almost, right? So like Captain Price, he leads you through specifically the part where in the first game, like the ship you're on, the cargo ship you're on gets hit by like a missile or whatever, and then you fall down. Captain Price literally pulls you up and then leads you out of the ship. In Modern Warfare 2, your truck gets hit and then General Shepard is like standing over you. He sees you and then he helps you up, but then he throws you into combat and you're immediately like fighting for your life.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's like minor stuff like that really brings out things. But yeah, I mean, like the original Shepard was just he was a bad guy. Like he was a really bad guy. But he was like a good bad character. In this new one, this guy's just a bumbling idiot. This guy's stupid. I hate him. They made him such a joke. Like I hate that they did that to him. What?
In the third one, he got captured, right? And they were like, "What the hell are you doing?"
I don't even know. I didn't even play the campaign for Modern Warfare 3.
I can. Fun fact: I don't own the game, but this is actually something I can tell you. So, something that does happen in the Modern Warfare 3 campaign is he does get captured. At some point, they hold him up because Makarov is planning some missile crisis, and then
the missiles.
they're like,
"Where are the missiles?"
Yeah, and then they essentially leave him in the middle of fucking Arctic. He somehow escapes the middle of fucking Arctic while they go try to deal with Makarov. And then, unlike Modern Warfare 2, where they made this fight with Shepard, easily one of the most phenomenal missions in Call of Duty history. They turn killing Shepard into what is just a 5-second cutscene where Price walks into his office, Shepard is surprised to see him, he just shoots him and then walks out.
That's so stupid. Like,
no word said.
I think it was meant to just, what's the word, meant to...
why didn't you just kill him to begin with? Why did I have to, like, drag this all out? It's just bad.
The whole time, I mean, you could tell Price was he was so eager every second of the way. He was like, we should just kill this.
But, like, here's the thing. But that's like, oh, I want to kill my boss.
No, but he actually intended to, as you could tell.
but that doesn't, like, that's still shit writing.
Well, yeah, because in the second one, when he, like, the moment he betrays you, you know, he should have just went after him immediately.
Well, the betrayal doesn't even make sense in the second game. It literally does not make sense. None of it makes sense. So he wants to clean up this act because he doesn't want it to be found out that he was illegally helping the rebel group by giving them like weapons of mass destruction, like missile launchers and silo shit. Okay, so why don't you just deem this a black operation and just keep it off the record? Like, what is Task Force 141 gonna do? Like, testify to Congress? Like, this is, just call it a black operation and get it, you know, call it a day. Instead, he works with a mercenary group, and then it's just it makes no sense politically, it makes no sense realistically, and it makes no sense plot-wise.
Doesn't he, like, testify or something like that in court?
That's where the whole, like, Shadow Company thing comes in. It's like, oh, so I can't have Task Force 141 do these operations because they're too goody two-shoes or whatever, but Shadow Company takes no shit
for me. It makes no sense.
Doesn't he have say over both of them to an extent?
He does. He's the acting general. Like, he's their boss.
Why does he have two separate?
But I mean, what also makes no sense is why Task Force 141 would care if General Shepard is breaking the law by illegally giving missiles to Farah's group.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, because realistically, dog, you are a Black Ops unit. Like,
yeah, like, your Task Force 141. No one hears about your missions, and that's how it is in real life. In the first game, that's literally the entire point. Remember when you kidnapped that one terrorist's family and then literally, like, interrogate it? You can choose to straight up execute him in front of the family. And now, like, come on, man. These people are the last people with a moral grandstand of anything.
It's also crazy to me how, like, just... honestly, it blows me away how... And this is my genuine, honest opinion. Modern Warfare 2019 was a really, really good game. It was such a phenomenal game. The only issue is the entire COD community, including COD themselves, did not know how to follow it up.
That's the thing. No, they could never. That was the truth. That's what we found out. They would never be able to follow up Modern Warfare 19. No one, not even Infinity Ward themselves.
Cause they worked all this time on such a banger that they were like, they literally just backed themselves into a corner. They were like, oh shit.
And then the guy even like, he purposely was like, oh, we don't want to put people in terrible situations. We just want this to be a fun game, fun for everybody. Man, you just wiped out the entire reason for playing Modern Warfare. You just wiped out the reason for the reboot existing, everything. It's just dumb. And what's it called? They also, okay, some people might call this a minor thing, like Zach. I think it's a major thing. I say fuck that because I like guns. All right. They literally like they strayed away from adding real guns into the game. They started making their own like little additional tweaks and shit. Like there's a reason now, like, why I jumped into like this deep rabbit hole, and I found out why in games now, like, they're not gonna call an AK-47 an AK-47 anymore, or like why they only call, certain guns certain things. And it's because they want to avoid getting into like a lawsuit, not lawsuit with the company, but getting dragged in as like a for example, what happened was
Like shooters.
hmm?
Like if they use the gun that was in our game.
It's not about that. Believe it or not, they actually want that. It's like it's free advertisement. It's like how back then.
Yeah,
It's
that one makes sense. They if you shoot up a school with an AK, I'm sorry.
for you.
Realistically, the gun company wants you to say that it was an AK. It was literally, they want you to specify that it was an AK-74 produced in 2006.
Yeah, that's the thing. They so like there was a case back in like I think it might have been Sandy Hook. I'm not sure. But one of them, I get the like it's terrible to lose your kids and shit, but like it gets to a point where like the logic of this. So basically they wanted to take down. They wanted to prove that what was it?
I remember
Bushmaster.
Yes, I remember hearing about this.
They wanted to prove that Bushmaster was intentionally like selling to kids, right? They were advertising to children, and that was why the shooter got their gun and shot up the school. They wanted to prove that Bushmaster was, actively advertising to children. And one of the things they brought up was Call of Duty.
No, and actually, there's another one that you don't know about. One of the things they brought up, if I'm not mistaken, because Bushmaster, I believe they also make airsoft gun.
Really?
I believe one of the arguments for, like I said, I could be mistaken because it's been so many fucking years. But I believe one of the arguments from around that time, because I remember I got heated, was they were trying to argue that because this company sells airsoft guns, a product clearly labeled, to be a
modeled after,
modeled and very obviously stated not a toy or a weapon. Like, they tried to argue that that also was like
advertising
subliminally, like being like shoot your school.
Yeah, that's just fucking stupid to me. But believe it or not, it worked. Because I think it was COD Ghosts. No, it wasn't Bushmaster. It was Remington.
Yeah, there it is.
It was Remington. I think COD Ghosts, they had Remington in the name and on the model of the gun itself. And that the court saw that and was like, oh, okay, yup, the family is right. Obviously, these video games they're advertising to children. So, I mean, which is weird because like it's there's got to be like some stupid ass loophole because like Call of Duty is rated 17 and 17 and up, which means like their own systems that the law puts in place doesn't even work. Like, I don't know why the lawyer didn't bring that up.
I was also gonna say, like, it's kind of crazy how the game is M-rated. It's meant for adults, and yet you bought it for a 15, 14, 13-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, let's be real. Like, we ignore it, but like through the eyes of the law, like, come on, man.
No, but that's literally like that. I feel like that, and I almost hate to say because I grew up in the generation, whose parents were buying the M-rated games.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the truth. Like, not everyone, unfortunately, is mentally inept enough to understand. Like,
Yeah.
and I'd almost hate to even throw this idea out there, but I think people should start taking the game rating thing seriously a little bit, because
I mean, for certain games, I definitely agree.
Like I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be careful how I go about this, because I don't want to portray the wrong message. But like, instances like that, like if you're buying a child an M-rated game, you as the parent can't be the complainer to be like, oh well, my child saw the name of a gun company in an M-rated. Brother, you bought the game.
Yeah, like I think that goes back to like the parenting, right? Like I mean, ultimately the parent is responsible for what their child consumes.
And when I mean like as like we like I'm not saying we as gamers or we like it's not really our but like I'm saying like we as a people, we as a society, not as a law. Like it doesn't have to be like written in the law. It doesn't have to be, because that's people already did their job. That's why we have the rating system in
we
place.
do not want it to be in a law. Like let's be honest. If it was written, there's certain things that should not be. Like if it was written in a law, it'd be messier.
Because then we just wouldn't have M-rated games.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like in the case of what's it called? Though, I felt like that was just they were really stretching it, man. Like they were really stretching it.
That's literally just your whole argument can be dumbfounded down to you're just a bad parent, dude.
Yeah. Like that's just so dumb, and because of that, because they brought up COD Ghost or whatever, they brought Activision then became involved, and then from there on.
Was it COD Ghost?
What?
COD Ghost had a Remington?
Yeah, the AR.
Oh, I was thinking of the shotgun in Black Ops 2.
No, it was the AR.
I forgot this. Oh, okay. I totally forgot the name was there.
It was like the Remington RA4 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like
that's so dumb, the whole thing.
That was just.
I've never once played a game and thought of what I'm looking at as advertisement.
And it's weird too, because like now, like even like I don't even know. I don't know if it started in Modern Warfare 19, because like it's so weird. You had stuff like they don't call the MP5 anymore.
Yeah, which really like. What kind of name is? What is it? The Lockman or the?
Yeah, in Modern Warfare it's the Lockman, and then in
how do you get a name? Why is it a last name?
In what's it called? In Black Ops now it's the C9. I just hate it. I hate it so much.
I also hate it because it confuses the hell out of me when I talk about it.
I hate it so much because we went from such a high. The Modern Warfare 19 MP5 is like the best MP5 ever created in all games in general. It's just
actually I'd even go a step above that. I'd say
I like the one.
I'd say a lot of Modern Warfare weapons were some of the best they've ever felt.
Yeah, like because like they were like almost 1-to-1. Like the Scar H was like 1-to-1. The guns were just so well modeled.
P90.
Yeah.
Vector, the Fennec or Vector in that game.
Oh, the Vector.
Actually, okay, the Vector pisses me off because I think that was one of the cases where it was like because like half the guns in Modern Warfare 19 were good, but then half the other were like they changed the names. Like the Kilo 141, the real variant is the HK433. But like they were calling the M4 like the M4A1. They were calling I think the AUG was called the AUG. I'm not sure about that one actually.
It was still, I think it was the AUG still.
Like the Scar H was still called the Scar H. It wasn't the TAC 5 or the TAC V or whatever.
Yeah. That one was the Fennec.
The Fennec, yeah, that's the thing with the Vector. The Vector is a case where they took like they I think they went out their way to change it because a real Vector is like it doesn't look like that, right? It was skinnier. The Fennec is skinnier The reason why is because they literally took out the recoil system, the counterweight recoil system in front of the map.
Yep.
They took it out, and then they changed it entirely. So I think that was where like the stuff was taking place.
Around that time.
Yeah, and then like you also had stuff because like the HK433, the model I think is pretty accurate, but the name is completely wrong.
Yeah, I think it might have been around the 2019 release.
Yeah, so
maybe.
I think around 2019
now,
was when it was enforced.
Because now I'm thinking about it, or yeah, enforced. Because now I'm thinking about it.
Well, the games before, if it
because I think in 19's original release there was 2 AKs, and I think one of them, I think it might have been. I remember there was discourse around one of them, but it wasn't like the 74. It was like a 94 variant or something like that.
It was the what's it called?
The all black one. It was the
the AK-12.
Yeah.
The AK-12. That's the thing. If you go in the campaign and you specifically you can see it. It's called the AK-12 and everything.
That showed up in Ghost first.
And Ghost, they used the prototype version that never actually hit the shelves.
Didn't Advanced Warfare also have an AK-12?
Yeah, they had the AK-12. But like the funny thing with the AK-12 is like the most depictions of it in games now is the old prototype version, which with the slant, like the blocky
back slack. Yeah. The block.
But the funny thing is that
honestly,
one never came to fruition.
I like that.
Yeah, I ironically I like that because it still keeps like the big block from the 74 kind of feel.
Yeah. But they
I still think the best.
What's it called? The AK-12 now is just like a modified variant of like I think the AK-74 rifles. But quote unquote modernized. I like how they look, but like I mean, it's just completely different.
I think Advanced Warfare also had a Vector, right? But I think they call it
the SAC.
SAC 9.
Yeah, it's SMGs.
Except I guess I'm assuming you don't care too much if the game is not like meant to be a modern setting.
No, I mean that stuff was fictional, right?
And also in that game, there was actually one problem. The Vector in that game was. No, it was...
No, you could get a variant that was single.
Yeah, but it played horribly.
No, actually the single variant was good because you could build into it. The problem with that game, specifically Vector, was that even in the single one, it had zero... It was a laser beam, it had 0 recoil.
Yeah.
I don't really...
genuinely, like, they just didn't program recoil into the gun. It almost had, like, a flat laser beam ass pattern.
Really? I didn't use it that much. Because I always had to run at people to use it, because,
That's why the SAC 3 low-key became a meta weapon at some point, because...
Yeah, really?
Because it was literally just, you could run in, you could turbo boost into the room with like the dash or whatever. Turbo boost into the room, and instantly just laser beam 2 people with the SAC, reload and dash out.
You know what the funny thing is? I still just didn't like them in the game. I don't know why. Even though like it was easy to use, I was like, eh. Surprisingly, I actually liked using the shotguns a lot, even though not a lot of people ran with them.
Wait, which one?
What's that first one? Like the Sonic Cannon one?
Oh, that was the only decent one.
I like that.
Wait, wasn't the KSG also in the game?
Yeah. There's something that is meant to be like a KSG, I think. Yeah, like a pump action or
no, the
something
pump
similar.
was the air one.
It wasn't. I know. I don't remember the names.
But actually, yeah, they had real guns too. Like they brought in the AK, the STG, I think.
Yeah, they brought in a lot of World War II guns because of the sledgehammer and.
But I mean, they also had the M16, but like they had real names.
That was talked. That is funny. They did bring in actually, yeah, because they were real names.
You know what I want? Why? Hear me out. I think the world has become obsessed with the faster you shoot, the faster you kill idea. Which is why I feel like in a lot of these games, the AR submachine guns are often the, you know, like the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And by extension, if it's not fast shoot, then it is just the harder the gun hits, the better.
What, the Gorgon?
Or honestly, like any sniper, shotgun,
Yeah.
type of play style.
Yeah.
If it doesn't shoot fast or if it doesn't hit hard, it's useless kind of idea. And whatever happened to like just you almost pretending like you're a spec ops, like running around with silenced pistol, or like whatever happened to like you and like, you know, fucking a semi-auto. Like, I feel like semi-automatic rifle or semi-automatic weapons in general just have become so.
I think it might be because, well, actually, I mainly whenever I play COD, I play on hardcore. So I shot kills you on any gun.
Yeah.
But I definitely do understand what you're talking about. I think it's because there was an instance where like the DMR in Cold War, when it was introduced into Warzone, everybody was running it.
Yeah.
It's because when it comes to like the single shot stuff, if you make it, here's the thing, like everyone's gonna chase the meta, right? Which is a problem with like people in general.
Yeah.
So they go, you know, if it's too strong, they'll definitely use it. But if you make it balanced, especially if you make a semi-auto gun balanced, people are gonna probably take the you know, the meta option or like the next best auto thing, because well, I mean, people in general just don't like semis unless you make them really overpowered.
DMR was in Ghost, right? First, it was
The marksman rifles.
I mean, yeah, marksman.
No, I'm talking about specifically the DMR in Cold War. The black one, it looked like an M14.
Yeah, it's not called that, but yeah.
That one, when they added it in, like everyone was using it, and it was just actually no. Didn't what's it called? There was a certain meta around Modern Warfare 19 when people were using the FAL.
Yes.
Yeah.
They was able to.
There were some weird metas.
Was there a glitch for that, or no? Those are different guns.
What?
Oh, I'll think of the Asval. Never mind. There was a glitch with that or something.
No, the Asval had over-penetrating rounds, so like people would just shoot through the walls.
You can shoot through everywhere. Like you start the game and just shoot everywhere, and you just kill everybody.
Dude, I remember like I was playing like Cyber Attack with my friend, and like it had like after the first week, and everyone had an Asval. Every time you spawn in the game, people were just spraying like across the map immediately, and like
Search and Destroy ended in 2 seconds.
Yeah, right after like that happened, people were like, "Man, why are you using the OP gun? Stop using that gun!" And then like people would just pull out their guns, and it was just a shit fest.
Was it? I mean, people weren't even using it properly. They just shot anywhere.
Bro, they used it to spawn kills specifically.
That's all they did. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was pretty funny though.
Of course. I mean,
that game, by the way, that gun still is fun though. Post, I don't know, they didn't really nerf it to hell though.
No, it's still really
Thank God. Yeah. I wish there was more Asvals. It's one of my favorite guns ever in any...
Isn't there an Asval in Black Ops 6?
There is.
In which one?
Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 6. There is.
Oh.
It's actually the top... Fun fact, I don't know if it was in reference to like that issue, but it's actually the last gun you unlock.
Oh, man.
Oh. You know, I think it was... Because the first time I used the Asval was in Battlefield 4. And I don't remember when you unlocked it, but I think it was later.
I don't think I really liked it in Battlefield 4 because you just ran through the ammo.
Was that Was that a DLC weapon or was that a main weapon?
Real quick on the topic, bring back Modern Battlefield, please.
Yes.
Well, they are.
Oh my god. Yes.
Please, please.
Oh my god.
I'm on my hands and knees.
Ooh. All right.
They are bringing it back, but there's.
I am asking in genuine prayer.
But I think I talked about Brian how it's
Here's
a
the
lot of
thing.
these companies. After a decade, it's not like it just won't be the same.
Here's the
because
thing,
those same people.
The thing is,
Yeah.
like, they've been saying they've been bringing it back for a while. They were supposed
They
to
said
bring
this
it back
time
with
it's
2042.
Yeah, but it's
Well-
hard to. I mean,
Okay,
Yeah,
I do have to say, I am definitely in a minority here.
it depends.
I am not a 2042 lover, but I will say this: 2042, for what it is, it's okay.
Well, that's better than any other person's review.
I'd have to hard disagree.
I think
I like the game. I know it.
you hard disagree.
I hard disagree.
Well, he's been hating Battlefield post. Well, you liked 1, or you didn't play a lot of 1, right, Brian?
I think 1 is pretty good for the atmosphere, but if you ask me the best Battlefield to this day is
4.
Battlefield 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
And like,
And
yeah.
but you know what's funny? I'm actually then I think this is why you're gonna find maybe my opinion. I think if I reworded my opinion, you might agree more. Because I actually agree. I think Battlefield 4 was the last true Battlefield that we saw. Battlefield 1. But here's the thing. I think Battlefield 1 is also just okay. I think 2042 and Battlefield 1 are almost the same game. In a way, it's just Battlefield 2042 is just in the modern skin, but it's just Battlefield 1.
Wait, what? Wait, Battlefield... You think Battlefield 1 and 2042 are the same?
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm telling you this solely because of the time I've put in with each. But I
Played more 42 than 1.
but I think I think gameplay wise they're pretty much similar. But I think where it really comes down to what we need from a Battlefield is we need back the entirety of the customization, gun options, all that from Battlefield 4, because both of those are severely lacking in 1 and 2042. More 2042 than 1, because obviously 1 has more quote-unquote options, even if they are just different variations of the weapons.
You don't like the customization 2042?
I like the customization, but
It's just not enough.
it's just like if you're being realistic for what Battlefield 3 and 4 was, if you look at the gun, if you look at the gun list and all the customization and all the things that you can unlock, it's become a shadow of its former self.
That's even worse.
I do like the on-the-go utility of switching stuff. I hope
Now that is a feature I adore from 2040. I really hope that stays.
I use that every goddamn game like 100 times. I'm like, oh man, I need to switch right now.
But the funny thing is that's not even from like you know Warfare.
Yeah, that's not that. Yeah, that I was gonna say that's actually from a different game. And funny enough, it's from a game that I'm never gonna.
Yeah, I've only touched it once, and I've never touched it again.
What game was it?
Warface.
Oh,
it's a
shooter. What are you talking about?
It's a shooter game. It's a shooter game.
Wait. Oh,
it's a free to play.
Yeah, I don't remember any of it, but yeah.
It's a free to play. I refuse to play it. Not like it doesn't look bad or anything. It's just there's nothing to call to me besides that one mechanic that it actually has.
The thing is, like, it's got better weapon customization than 2042.
That's free game, yeah.
Here's the thing, like, I get what you mean, but like, when I was expecting, like, I can't even say, like, I was just completely disappointed with 2042, man. Like, it didn't even, like, it didn't beat Battlefield 4. It didn't even meet Battlefield 4. And on top of that, like, when I saw that customization thing, I was expecting, like, Modern Warfare 19 levels of gunsmithing. Like, how do you not have that in Battlefield at this point? Like, what are you doing? Like, at this point, like, I don't know, I just, especially since Modern Warfare 19 has their ground war modes, which is like a shot at Battlefield. It's not Battlefield.
Didn't they get rid of that now?
No, it's still in.
It
It's
is.
not in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I don't remember seeing.
I remember I played it.
Oh.
Yeah,
It might have just become. It might have just honestly. Here's what I think. Because I think if anything, this is in a tribute to what happened to that mode. Unfortunately, I think that mode just honestly got generally like even though it was a cool mode, it really just got overshadowed completely.
I only liked Ground War to that extent when it was in 2019, and that was it. So.
I didn't like it in Modern Warfare 2 because I didn't like Modern Warfare 2 systems.
I remember the Ground War was in that beta, right? For Modern 2019.
I think it's because the maps weren't as good.
I love that. That was the greatest beta, just playing Ground War.
But like that's the thing. Like 2042 was just disappointing and everything. Like when I finally played the beta, like the game was a lot better in my head what I was expecting. And when it actually came out and when I played, I was like, this game fucking sucks.
Wait, Vlad, are you still playing 2042?
Yeah, I played it here and there.
Have you played most of like the DLC maps that they made?
Some of them. Some of them.
How do you like them? Because so far, I think they actually, for me, I think they did a pretty good job on most of them.
Oh no, I think their maps are phenomenal. I think.
And they redid the base maps. They redesigned. They redesigned every single base map.
I think their base like hold on, their base maps were okay.
They're better now, I think, after what they did.
Yeah, I agree there.
The post-launch maps, I truly do think they're like, I was like, these are really fun. I'm like, these are.
Yeah, I just don't give a shit about the game. I think another thing too is like, there's just no atmosphere. There's just no atmosphere, like, especially when you compare it to like, you know, Battlefield 1. I mean, yeah, I guess that in some cases, I guess there's, like, here's the thing that holds up Battlefield 1 though, like, there's like the atmosphere and somehow like the visual quality just looks a lot better. Like you feel like you're in like the small moments I've played Battlefield 1, it actually felt like I was in a chaotic war. Well, in 2042, I don't know, I was just running around a lot of the times.
Wait, what was it? Vlad, did you play Battlefield 5?
No, I skipped that one.
Bro, I hate Battlefield 5 too, man.
Yeah, that one's the
shit
worst.
Out of that game.
Man.
Battlefield 5 sucks.
Yeah,
I like 5 more than 2042.
That I find surprising.
You like bad games.
I love 5 so much.
I hate 5 so much. It doesn't even feel like Battlefield. It looks nicer than 2042, I'll give it that. But like, everything else I just hate.
I love the Firefight. I really do love that game.
That game plays like shit.
It
feels like a generic shooter.
Well, if that's the case, I don't know. It's my favorite. It's my favorite compared to. I like it more than 1, and I played it more than 2042. But yeah, hopefully the next one, if it is modern like they're saying it is, who knows what that really means.
Well, I don't know what they mean at all anymore. Like, it doesn't
Well,
have any weight what they say.
yeah, I don't know. Apparently, from what I have heard is they plan to go back to the actual like 4 system, like their original class system.
But it's not the same.
I don't know.
But like, what does that mean?
They're just trying to make Battlefield 4 again, or they're trying to in their
You
heart.
should have been doing that for the past 4 iterations.
No, but they never. No, I think with the
You
way
can't
they're
even
wording
say
it now,
they never intentionally. Did you see the marketing for 2042? Going back to the sandbox, going back to this and that, like.
Well, yeah, of course it's gonna be run.
And then they had the dumbest ideas of adding like a hero shooter, like the specialist system. How like, oh man, come on, bro.
I wouldn't really count as a hero shooter. It felt different.
It felt because it was a
No, but I get what he means though.
Because I don't know, because I was playing 2042 right before they switched. They had a big update last year where they overhauled things where they added like the class system back into it.
Yeah, I played the beta, so I mean I experienced it too.
No,
like there were guys with the grappling hooks, and then there were
no, I know, but I meant the class system was brought back into the game like halfway through.
I know, but my point is they thought it was a good idea to begin with. They were like chasing an industry trend instead of making Battlefield. Like instead of making like the grappling hook an equipment for a certain like class, which they probably do it now. Now they decided to like their original idea was to make a bunch of operators like in Call of Duty. They were actually going for the specialist route like in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
In a Battlefield game.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And it just completely ruined the atmosphere too, because like instead of playing as a generic soldier, like it goes back into atmosphere. Like it just felt like it didn't even have like it didn't have the atmosphere of Battlefield 1 and 5, but it also like didn't have like the idea that you're a soldier fighting in a war, because everybody is literally like this unique individual that looks the same.
There was some. I don't know when you started playing 2042, but there was a season, like season 4 or something like that, where they brought in, it was a grenade launcher for like the assault or something like that. And it was the most overpowered thing for like a month or two. Because it had like 4 shots and it could kill like anything.
Yeah, I know.
That might be the epitome of like, I never had more fun in any game like that, where I spawn in and I shoot across the map and get like a sticky grenade on somebody. Those moments exist, that's all I'm saying, in Battlefield 2042. I had some peak fun moments. And they brought in a lot more of the Battlefield 3 guns and all the other portal guns into the main game. You can't customize them though, sadly. You only can get like a red dot sign.
They have limited customization.
Which, I don't know why, I'm like...
Because they're stupid.
Do you play any Portal? Because I played actually a lot of Portal, just because the amount of stuff you could do in Portal.
No, I don't.
It was you could literally just make any type of game mode in any game, and it was fun to set up. Or I would play, in the main game, they had a map that came out, I forget what it's called, but it's like a very small like map where there's no vehicles, and everyone played that till this day.
Yeah, I just want modern Battlefield back, because those were...
the same. I forgot, I was gonna bring this up, this is separate from Battlefield, but that Batman Arkham Shadows game came out. The MetaQuest game. I don't know if you heard anything about that game.
I heard like...
I didn't care about it.
I think
Me and Brian talked
talking
about it, but it came. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen like some gameplay, but so far people were actually pretty excited.
Yeah, I didn't care about it because it was a VR game and I don't own
Yeah,
a VR headset.
that's the sad part. Is like I want to care about it because it looks like the development team behind it actually gave a damn about Arkham and the actual story of Arkham, like the games. But because it's a VR game, I'm like my my caring level is like back to zero. Like I'll watch it just to see what the story looks like, but beyond that, I'll never play.
Honestly, I don't know.
I hate VR.
Well, I like VR. I feel I don't know. I feel weird in a way that VR is both really accessible, as in I could literally go on my phone and with a piece of cardboard do VR.
Yep.
But it's also like this multi-$1,000 thing or like $100 thing, depending on your system,
Yeah.
to even really use VR.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the MetaQuest is relatively accessible because its price point
It's
is roughly.
it's accessible, but it's also the price of a console.
But I think they do that one because I guess the technology, but also like hopefully the games in the future that they think are coming onto the MetaQuest.
I mean, yeah, but then they're not going to be supported on like the MetaQuest 2 or
That is
or the MetaQuest 3.
Or the
Oh,
they
so
have
they
a
said like
MetaQuest.
console iterations.
Yeah, I mean, because eventually it's going to be like, oh well, literally the technology in the VR headset just can't do it.
Yeah,
They,
'cause
they
it's
have
like,
a premium.
Why would you like spend that much money on and like VR games like are like technologically inferior to like regular games because like they have to account for VR.
Yeah, it's a whole new
It feels
space.
like
to be
you're
honest.
getting like a half experience every time you. It's an experience. It's pretty cool, but like there's only so many like full games in VR. You know.
Yeah, the limitations are pretty present in those
Yeah,
games.
like for example, I think a game I see right now going big is like Pistol Whip. Pistol Whip is pretty huge, or like games like that, like Beat Saber. Beat Saber will always is
Yeah,
just
simple stuff. Or relatively simple, I meant mechanics.
super hot. Super hot is another
Yeah, super
Yeah.
hot.
banger VR. Skyrim.
I'm just not a
Skyrim is
big...
one
I
of those
suck at
rare
games.
instances that you have a full game on VR.
Well, you can... I think
And it
you
works.
could-
The Resident Evil games too.
Yeah, Resident
There's a lot
Evil.
of-
I think Half-Life Alyx.
I've seen people mod it, or like you can VR almost any game, but it's not actually meant for VR, but you can work it.
I like.
VR Elden Ring.
I've seen people VR Call of Duty.
How do they actually VR it? Do they like hook it up to their PC and then like install like a...
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, but I've seen you can like people VR it like
Oh, so it's
during
a
Call
mod,
of-
right?
like,
Yeah.
it's not, yeah, it's not like
It's a
it's not
mod, and it's not like they're. Oh,
you can't buy VR COD. You have to mod it. Or use your VR headset while the game is on your PC.
Bro,
or
imagine
something.
playing like VR COD. Like you get sick.
I get sick just playing any VR stuff. I have horrible... I get nauseated. Actually, that's not true, because the last time I used a VR headset was maybe like 8 years ago. But ever since then, I was like, I don't care for this stuff. This is not my way of gaming. This is not what... I much prefer a controller or some type of physical substance than a viewfinder or a view screen. Oh my god, we've been almost doing this for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's time to wrap it up. Unless you guys got something else to talk about.
I do not.
I'm not.
Well, I guess we'll end it here. Thank you, Vlad, Mr. 589, for coming on.
Fuck
Hey.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, fuck Ubisoft. Any last words, Zach?
Battlefield 2042 is pretty good.
What'd you say?
That's your closing statement?
That's
So
what I was
Battlefield
thinking about.
2042 is pretty good.
I was thinking about that in the back.
I think my closing statement will be to don't listen to what he said.
You say that every time.
The game sucks. Battlefield sucks.
Battlefield 5 supporter here.
That's crazy to me.
I'm the only one. I'm an activist for Battlefield 5.
How are you an activist for Battlefield, man? Like,
Just let it be. I'm the only guy who likes the game.
Yeah.
Even though this is player base.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna. Vlad, say something outrageous. Say something just absolutely outrageous.
Outrageous, huh? They should remove Pack-a-Punch from zombies.